Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Sky and I make minimalist style and beauty content from here in Lagos, Nigeria. So in today's video, I'll be showing you my minimalist jewelry slash accessory collection. This is like everything that I own. I'll be taking you through the pieces, from my watches to my necklaces to my bangles and everything in between. I don't have a lot, and everything I have are 100% affordable. They are made of authentic steel, so they're basically gold plated, gold painted steel pieces, so they are super affordable. More importantly, I'll be telling you all about my newly opened fashion store. So I opened a new fashion store on Instagram for now, and on there I have some of these pieces that I'll be showing you in this video. I have them for sale, and I also bring in other stuff and adding to the store as time goes on, so I'll give you all the details later on in this video. So a very short story, I'm actually a newbie when it comes to jewelry. I didn't used to wear jewelry up until like maybe last year, 2 years ago now, maybe 2 years ago now. I was born SDA. I am Seventh-day Adventist, and if you know anything about SDA people, we don't wear like jewelry, and so I grew up like that, and I started becoming curious about jewelry like maybe 5-6 years ago, and for a start I added some bangles, a little ring here and there, but now I'm a full-blown addict. I love jewelry. The more minimalist and classic the piece is, the more I would love it. So for my wristwatch, I have just two, a silver one and a gold one. They are basic, nothing fancy. I used to have a black one. It went bad and I never replaced it. So I don't know, maybe I'll add a black one in the future, near future, because I actually do need a black watch. But these are the two pieces that I have on a day-to-day basis. So I would wear either the gold or the silver. I am almost always wearing a wristwatch. It just makes me feel like, you know, I'm in control and I'm dressed right. I don't know if it's because of my, you know, history in the corporate world, but I really love wearing wristwatches. So every time I'll keep at least 1 to 3 maximum. I don't go beyond 3 pieces of wristwatch. In my opinion, you don't need more than 3. So but these are the 2 that I have at the moment. Next is necklace. So I do have this slim one from my everyday day-to-day. Like, it's a very slim, simple, flat necklace, and I wear this literally every day. These are steel, authentic steel, doesn't wash or fade. Like, it's affordable, but you get a long time of wear out of it. So these pieces last very long, and the slim one is like my perfect everyday go-to neck piece. So I usually just wear this alone as is. See how it sleeps on the neck and kind of moves? It's like the snake pattern type of jewelry, if you know anything about jewelry design. So this design kind of lays flat and, you know, molds itself around your body, which is really flattering. So I wear this practically every day. When I want to add a little bit of jazz, I just add a little bit of a pendant. So I have tiny little pendants that I usually interchange depending on what I'm trying to achieve. I realize that lots of people are kind of mixed feeling about pendants. They don't know if they love it or they hate it. In my opinion, pendants are like a little bit of extra you could add to a piece of jewelry, but I agree that it's something that you have to choose wisely. Choose according to your neck size, you know, how low your cloth is going. There's so many small variables that, you know, can make a pendant either look good or not look good. For me, they just add a little bit of elegance and, you know, femininity to my jewelry, because I usually just wear plain jewelry anyway, so the pendant is like a little added, you know, something on the plain jewelry. Still on necklaces, this boulder flat snake chain is my new addition. It's not really new in the sense that I've always had one piece of this type of, you know, necklace, either this size or something even bigger, but I always have them on because they are such understated yet statement making piece. I don't think a pendant would look good with this kind of necklace because it's pretty wide in terms of the design. The width is pretty wide, so I wear it just as is. It's super nice. If you had like a broader neck, it could be more of a choker fit for you, but this is how I wear it. So I wear this on days that I want to look a little bit more dressed up, like if I'm wearing simpler clothing, or even during shoot days, for example. I have it because it's simple but it really pops. And next is my silver piece. I don't really wear silver anymore, but I've kept this one piece of silver chain because, again, it's in the style that I like. It's very simple, but silver is one of those things that Again, most people love and most people hate, but I just sometimes it just works. Sometimes silver just works. And I also do something once in a while where I kind of mix both gold and silver, accessories. It's very rare, but I do it sometimes because it's fun to mix stuff. Anyways, I have this tiny sword pendant that I usually wear it with, and I love how it looks. On the day that I'm wearing this silver set, I usually just make sure that I'm also wearing my silver wristwatch to match. Like, you should always have two things on you match. It's like one simple fashion rule that I know. Anyway, so I often match the watch to the necklace. So for my minimalist wrist candy, I often have this tiny little short bracelets. It's very minimal but still very feminine and cute, and I really like how it looks. It's quite a classic piece. Like, it goes with everything. It suits literally everybody, so I really like it. It was a little longer when I got it, but I didn't want anything hanging, so I had it shortened to fit my wrists. But yeah, it's one of my favorite everyday go-to piece. Continuing with the wrist candy, next is this nail bangle. Everyone knows this bangle and everyone loves it. It's such an old classic piece and I love it. It's my everyday go-to piece. Like, you hardly ever find me out of my house without this bangle. It's super simple but packs a punch because of the nail design, so it's unique in that sense. I also have the silver version to go for days when I'm wearing silver jewelry. Like I said, whenever I'm wearing silver jewelry, I try to match other elements in my styling so that it looks like, it's more cohesive. So I'll do the necklace and the pendants and this bangle and the silver wristwatch. But yeah, the nail bangle is like my absolute fave. And my last bangle is this handmade molten beaten gold bangle that I got from one of my trips to SA many years back. I really love this bangle. It's so strong. I've had it for like years and years and it doesn't go anywhere. I like how it looks. It's like a very muted gold shade, so it's really cool and really hip, and it lasts so long, and it's one of my memories from that entire trip. So it doesn't fit into the rest of the steel and the gold and the silver, but I really like it. It's a unique piece that I own, and yeah, it's interesting, so I love it. As for rings, I used to have a little bit more than this, but for now I have just 3 pieces. This is basically how I style them if I'm going to wear all 3 of them, but I usually have 1 or 2 maximum per time. But yeah, these are all that I have. I need to up my ring game, I know, but yeah, these are all the rings that I have at this very moment. Last but not least are the earrings. Now, just a little bit of a story. I did say I'm 7-day Adventist, therefore I didn't wear lots of earrings and jewelry growing up. But my mom, she wasn't originally SDA, she isn't SDA, so she went ahead to get my ears pierced. Now, that's not even the story. Here in Nigeria, whenever they give birth to female babies, it's pretty common for them to get their first piercings right at the hospital, like a few hours or even days after they were born. It's like believed to be easier on the baby at that early tender stage. Practically every female child in Nigeria would have gotten their ears pierced in the hospital where they were giving birth to. That's like a common practice here. I don't know if it's the same where you're from. Let me know in the comment section if it's the common thing where you're from. So the nurse who gave me my first piercing did this first one, and it was too high according to what my mom said. So she felt like it was just so high and I won't be able to put on earrings and have it look nice. So she then goes ahead to give me my second piercing, and this was when I was primary school, so I was really small at the time. I don't know how old I was, but I was really small. But at that time, most people our age would have just one single piercing, and that would be it. But I had 2. Not only that, I didn't used to wear earrings, so it was like, how do you have 2 piercings and like you didn't wear earrings? Anyway, that's the story of my piercings and how come I have 2 and all of that. I did this helix piercing like 2 years ago now. I just wanted something extra to rock hopes with, and yeah, it's just been there. I don't know if I'm really maximizing the piercing, but I like it, so I had it done 2 years ago. So back to the earrings. So for me, the most important pair of earrings are my studs. I do not play with them. These are what I started with. Now, because of that story of the wonky piercing, I have this weird positioning of piercing. I don't know how to explain it, but not every kind of earring fits my earlobe, so I kind of stuck with studs. Beyond that, just like studs, I like how they look. They're very classy, very minimal, and they still add a nice feminine touch to your earlobe. So I'm often always with some studs in So on a good day, you find me with this simple necklace, simple pendant, these simple bangles, and then I'll have my studs in. That's all I need really to get me through my day-to-day, or even if I have outings. Like, studs are that versatile. If you don't own studs, like, that's like the basic piece of earring that you could get. They are so easy to wear, easy to style, suits everybody, suits all kinds of ear shape and size. So yeah, they're my very favorite pair of earrings. For my next piercing, I usually just have something flatter and simpler behind the studs, just like this. I have a stud and I have a flat one, and then I have my studs up here in my helix. So I usually change this between this and a tiny hoop. So these are the earrings that I would wear on a day-to-day basis. Very simple but cute and still styled. So the last pair of earrings are these small studded hoops. They're not my go-to, I must say. I've worn them like once or twice, but I still want to keep them for extra special occasions or the days where I get bored. As I explained, my piercings are in a weird position. This one is a little too low, this one is a little too high, and you know, it's just a little weird. So I have to find particular, you know, earrings that sits properly and hangs properly. So yeah, these ones are very small. That's like one hack that I've come to learn about jewelry. A lot of times it's best to just keep it small, keep it simple, keep it minimal, keep it easy. So that's basically all that I own in my little minimalist jewelry slash accessory collection. Now I'm going to tell you all about my store. So the name of my store is Mini Styles. Please follow us on Instagram to see all the items that we have. So I'm selling off of Instagram at this time. I'm currently working to spread out my distribution, but that's where I sell off of right now. So it's basically a minimalist fashion store where I'll be selling things like jewelry and jeans and some basic pieces that will come in later. For now, I have just the jewelry on there. Basically offering pieces that are stylish, clean, minimalist, easy to wear, non-tarnished. They are made of authentic steel, so they're 100% non-tarnished, we guarantee. I'm selling in Nigeria only as at now. I don't know how and if or when I will spread out. Please follow us on Instagram, see what we have. Even if you're not going to buy, even if you're not in Nigeria, you can buy for your family and friends. If you have anybody who is here, just order it and get it delivered. All my prices are very affordable. Range is between 1,000 naira to, I don't have anything more than 3,000 naira as of now, so they are super affordable, but like I said, they last long. And being that I've been wearing these kinds of jewelry for a long time now, for years now, I know the pieces that will serve an average person, any woman, worker, stay-at-home, creative, hippie, whatever your style is. I definitely have something that you can wear. And like I said, these are non-tarnished. This will last you for a long time, and they're totally worth the money. So please support my business by following the page and of course shopping. So that's the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna see you in my next video. In the meantime, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please, I'm gonna beg that you please do that. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.